We have a big house with a big attic filled with old gear. Mom says it all must go.
But I say each piece has a story.
Welcome to the Gear Graveyard.
Welcome back to the Gear Graveyard with Dad and True. And today we have...
the Asus Eee PC.
Right, and some people say Asus. But we say Asus because that's how they say it, but nobody knows that. So,
No one knows that.
So for those who feel like it should be Asus, okay, fine, it's Asus. This is from 2008. In fact, I bought this in January of 2008 for $300. And this is in the class called a netbook.
Sounds like a Chromebook or something like that.
Before a Chromebook, it was a netbook. Just meant like something that was really only ever designed to like browse the web. This is the Asus Eee PC 512 megabyte, which in fact was actually known as the 2G Surf. And surf was to indicate the...
you can surf the web.
Surf the web, exactly. Yeah. That was the whole idea. And this is the first model that Asus ever made of this. In many places, many parts of the world, it was sold as the 700. But in this part of the world, it was sold as the 2G Surf, which just, the same exact thing. We wondered about the three E's of the Eee PC. And if that meant anything. And actually on the outside of the box there you can see it says easy to learn, easy to work, easy to play. So those three E's all stand for easy. But the cover of the manual begs to differ. The cover of the manual says easy to learn, work, and play. Excellent internet experience, excellent on the go. Here it stands for easy, excellent, excellent. I don't know, one way or another it's a lot of E's. And never really was a very catchy name. And you can see that it came in
many different colors.
Many different flavors.
Yes, different flavors.
Yes, you could get the pink flavor or the blue flavor or the green flavor. And I got, what's your guess?
I bet you're probably pulling, like something like black or something.
Yeah, I got the black, absolutely. All right, so we'll just take a look at the outside here and kind of see that we've got the model number, model information. And though this is used, when we decided to not use it anymore, I just packed it all back up in its box.
And
so it's just like the other ones. It's in the box, but it is used. Here is more information about the model number and information from that. And I don't think there's anything. This shows the color right here. This color is indicated as a little sticker right there. And the whole idea behind this computer was that you surf the web, and that's it. Now, it ended up that we didn't really use it to surf the web, because in fact,
it didn't do that very well.
It didn't do that very well. But we found a game.
You found a game.
And your mom loved this game. And she used the system to play this game, and that's primarily what this system got used for.
Ooh.
So, okay, so we're opening it up, we're unboxing here, and we've got just really your usual stuff. Your AC adapter. Set that there. This is your battery.
Oh, wow.
Which we'll hope has a charge in it. You got your paperwork. All right, here's the goods. You can take the box. And here it is.
Here it is. Oh, it's tiny.
It's tiny.
Wow.
Got the nifty Asus logo on it there.
Way smaller than I thought.
I know. And feel how light it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I would guess that's under a pound, probably.
Well, with the battery pack, it's probably not.
Right. Well, so we'll put the battery pack in. The battery pack goes in like so.
It's a very weird way to put a battery.
Yep, it just drops on there. Snaps in. And this is the little protector for the screen. As you can see, little teeny tiny screen too.
Wow, okay.
It does not fold. It folds back about that far.
Which is how a lot of them go.
Was pretty typical of the time. Yeah. And let's see if it powers up. See if the battery's got a charge in. And battery's looking good. We've got green lights here. Now, I remember resetting this. So this is all reset to the factory defaults. So it doesn't have any personal information on it. And we will just go through the setup screens and we'll just see what it can do. Notice the keyboard is like little tiny keys, right? It's really, you have small fingers. And that was another thing that we didn't really like about it.
No, you got big fingers.
I got big fingers, and yeah, so. We did a quick review of the keyboard, and pretty standard stuff. The blue indicators here go with the blue function key. The home key takes you immediately to that front screen. In most cases, not all cases, sometimes within an application you have to hit escape to get out of it. This one over here activates menus. Beyond that, it's a pretty standard keyboard, although it is rather small.
There we go.
And it's open. Here are our options that are available. I'm a little surprised to see Google Docs on there.
Wow.
Let's just see what the web
Skype?
does, and we'll see if we actually can connect to the web.
It doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist, and so we're gonna go back and we're just gonna try. Might need the www. It might need the http:/. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
There it is.
Happy. What are we gonna search?
We can search for
Cats.
Huh?
Cats. Why not?
Cats?
Why not? What else are you gonna search for? That was a big thing when this was around. Cats.
Ah, there you go. Some kitties.
It's in images. Okay.
Now, really, the picture quality. Let's just take a picture of one of these cats. This looks a little bit like Jemmy.
Aw.
The messages are getting me a little bit down, but you can see the picture quality is not that bad. I'm gonna hold it up here.
Surprisingly not bad.
Yeah. The screen quality is pretty good, other than, it's really small. Now, one of the things to note about this is that it has these very big speakers right here.
Yeah.
They're not very good. And I doubt, let's see if we go to YouTube, if we can get a video going. And we'll just, please update your browser. Your browser isn't supported anymore.
Wow.
Okay, well, that should be no surprise.
That's about what we were expecting.
All right, but we know it can connect to the web. We did it. Now, what I want to do is so there are tabs across the top. Look at that. The Work tab has accessories, documents, spreadsheets, presentations, PDF, file manager, etc. The Learn tab has language, math, paint, web, learn. We're going to skip over play. We'll come back to that. Settings. This lets you go into various things on the. You can change that cursor size if you want to. Favorites. At this point, no favorites because we're at factory defaults. And then we'll go to play. And the play tab is where we found games and Frozen Bubble. So, frankly, I don't remember how to play Frozen Bubble.
Do you remember how to play Frozen Bubble?
I'm
my
sure.
goodness.
I'm remembering now. You're trying to shoot. If you shoot the same color as your bubble is.
I think probably has to be more than one.
See, it knocks him down.
This is some hardcore
now we're
gaming.
we're trying to get the yellow in there. We have no place to put a red, so I'm just gonna stick a red. So the games on here are Solitaire, Frozen Bubble, Penguin Racer, and Potato Guy. And I don't even remember playing those other ones. They must have been dumb. But we played Frozen Bubble a lot because that is what this turned out to be good for, is playing Frozen Bubble. So, a quick review here of the ports. It did have the ability to connect an external monitor, 2 USB connectors there, and an SD connector there. And on the other side, corded Ethernet, another USB. So it had 3 USB ports altogether, which is pretty good for the time. And the record microphone and the headphones, so you could actually play and listen. So probably the biggest thing about the system was that it does not have any moving parts inside. The hard drive is not a moving hard drive. It's solid state memory.
And now that I'm touching this, I'm realizing that it is getting fairly hot.
Is it warm?
Yeah, it's fairly warm.
Yeah, it is pretty warm, actually. But, the battery's doing great. Considering the battery is 13 years old, how long have we been on it? We've been on this for over a half an hour, and
we're doing just fine.
We're doing just fine. So,
does it give you an indication of how low it is?
It does give you a battery indicator here, right there. We're at about the halfway point.
So it gives about an hour.
All right, so the Asus Eee PC. Here's the story from my point of view. Purchased in 2008, the year of your blessed birth. The iPhone was still a new thing, and barely a new thing at that point. And so this was like, people wanted to browse the web. We wanted to browse the web, but you didn't want to have to do it at your desktop computer. you wanted a laptop, and laptops were still kind of expensive, and this seemed like kind of like the future. It was like an actual appliance that would browse the web, and you could carry it with you, and it was small and compact and everything like that. It was designed to do that and really not much else. But you could do a little bit of work on it if you could do a little bit of work if you want to. So that's the reason it was acquired. And I did use it at least a little bit for that. But of course, as we've now gone over many times, Frozen Bubble was the real
Mostly Frozen Bubble.
Was the killer app on the Asus. And netbooks, though I did buy one more netbook a few years later, a more capable Acer, and I put this one away. I still think of this as like a very cool piece of gear, and it still actually functions as we learned. And so there is actually apparently a community of people out there who are into these things.
I really like them.
They really like them for some reason, and I don't really know what that is, but we're going to try and find one of those and sell this guy on eBay. What was your impression of netbooks?
It seems like, I mean, at least now, it seems like it's totally destroyed by the phones, you know?
Right.
Like, it's completely useless because you have a magic box in your pocket that can tell you more than anything on this thing ever could, faster and more reliably than ever. It's, you know...
Yeah, the phones, tablets kind of put one of the stakes through its heart, and phones put the other stake through its heart.
And they're dead.
And they're dead, yeah. Netbooks are not really a thing anymore, although low-powered laptops like Chromebooks, although Chromebook is a different thing.
It's a bit
but even low-powered laptops are still a thing. I mean, there are like the $200 laptops out there now that have really basic capabilities and can do real, what most people want to do, email and browsing the web and stuff like that. But they can't. This one did claim to be able to play video and play audio, so it wanted to be a music player as well as a productivity device and a web browser. So it wanted to be other things, and it was okay.
It never really turned out.
It didn't. I think they sold plenty of these because of the sort of the potential for it. But then everybody had a phone. Once you got a phone,
why are you gonna need that thing?
Why are you gonna need this thing? Well, apparently you need these things for kits, and so somebody out there is going to get this guy and put it to some good use. I am going to press the magic button on the back here and reset it to factory defaults, put it back in that box, ship it off to somebody. We'll hope to make a little bit of money and have some Dairy Queen. So, all right, that's it for Dad and True on the Asus Eee PC 2G Surf.
Mouthful right there.
That's a mouthful. See you next time.